March 14th, 2015 is the day that this video was recorded. This is Capital Acquisitions versus Outer Heaven. So it's been, and today is March 14th. There we go. Today's March 14th, 2021. And so it's been 6 years since this video was recorded. I suppose not since it was posted originally, but anyways, so right, and there's a reason that this is the controller smash video, if you've ever seen it, when Shepard Gray smashed the controller, and this is actually my third time recording this video, and the audio was kind of botched in there too, so I had to do it again, which reminds me of when when I used to record my silver vlog videos. I had to do sometimes I would have to do a lot of takes if I got like interrupted or I like messed up on them, because they were like not scripted per se, but I'd usually do a dry run and then I would record it, and I didn't really edit videos back then, so if I messed up badly I sort of had to start over. Anyway, so going into this video, this is a very sprite-filled video, a lot of yelling from a lot of people, me and Shep and Pack and Neck and whatever. And so what you're gonna see here throughout, and I guess maybe I'll tell you, but I'll just go over it since the flow has been disturbed a little bit with this being the third time recording it. So we have me flying the city with a dropship. I very rarely fly dropships, so I was pretty bad at it. I tried, I'm not sure where I tried to land, maybe up top, and then I realized that we already had a dropship up there, so I tried to go for this lower part, the Overwatch area. But I did not make it. Maybe somebody from my dropship, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so we're dropping down here, fighting. The fights look so abysmal because they are in fact played on PlayStation 3 controllers. And does this game have aim assist? I don't think so, right? So no aim assist, and so I was talking to Shep earlier. The second version of this video was recorded with him, and I would have liked to have used it, but the audio is too abysmal. I cannot use it. So we have me throwing down a link. I should probably throw down more links. You'll see throughout the course of this video that we don't have very many links, but also you'll see that it doesn't really too much matter in the areas I'm in. So we have Charlie and Delta right now, so with Charlie being the undercover point and Delta being our home point, and shortly you're going to see that we are going to swap points, Delta for Alpha, Alpha being the acid pits point. So, and they're going to control what we call the 3 outside points, and technically only 2 of them are outside, but B is not in the real core cityscape. It's more, it's like inside the city compound, but it's very open, so we used to call it an outside point. So they're going to control B, D, and E, and we're going to control A and C, and of course they have 3 points, we have 2, so they're just going to keep chipping away on MCC. So I think we started this, I think we started with 200 clones, and they started with 450, so we're down 14 and they're down 17, so we're going pretty even on the clones, but they're winning the MCC battle right now. And so the reason they're going to be able to hold these outside points is going to be the fact, is going to be the tanks. So I don't think we have anybody on our team that runs tanks in this match. We have at least 2, if not 3, dropships. We have Shep flying one, Craig's flying one, and I'm not sure if we have a third one or not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. And they have like 4 or 5 tanks. They have, I think, I don't know if you paid. I can't say you were in the tank off the top of my head. If you pay attention to the kill feed, I guess you'll see. So they're sort of fighting for the city right now. They're fighting for A and C. They actually have links in here. They're contesting it, but soon they'll stop. They'll realize they don't need to. This is a very abysmal gunfight, but as you'll see here, bop. Bolt pistol with chest eliminated. So we have a bunch of goons rolling in, and
there's 4 guys there.
So I assume you can hear the comms. I'm definitely way louder than them, but hopefully they're at a level where you can at least hear the general tone of the comms and what's going on. I can hear it. Okay, so anyways, I shoot that guy down. Mojo survives that at like 80 health or something, 90 health. I'm not sure. Could have more. Usually how much the scout had. So we took A, and like I said before, we're now trading it for D, which unfortunately I got taken down here. I'm getting shot from up top. Or I think I was gonna shot up top, and then also obviously the guy in my face. So I'm gonna respawn here. You see, we have like an okay number of links, all of like 8 links, but I mean we should have way more links. And you could say we have none on the outside points, which is not great. So I spawned in with a scanner here, which probably is suboptimal. It doesn't end up punishing me really. In PC you should just like almost always spawn with links. Maybe for some AV bring a nanohide, maybe like some. And then some Alogis bring scanners, since they actually have extra equipment slots. But so, for the next little while here, I'm just going to be trying to hold down A. I just keep looking towards B, because that's where most of their forces are concentrated in the city, and that's where I'm assuming that they would push up from if they did so. And as you can see over there, they have a tank. So, a little bit of backstory for this. I don't remember exactly. I think this is like, I want to say a few days after some patch or update came out that buffed tanks, I believe, or they reworked the whole vehicle anti-vehicle balancing. So I don't remember, like, I think tanks got buffed and like maybe swarm monsters got nerfed or something. Forges might be okay right now, but there were a lot of periods where just tanks were just awful. Well, there were not that many. There was at least one period where tanks were kind of bad and AV was way overpowered. And then there were a lot of times when tanks were just absurd.
6 seconds, 5, 4.
And the only way to really counter a tank was with other tanks. And so, as I was saying before, they have tanks, and we do not have tanks. So that's going to end up winning them the battle. Like I guess it's a spoiler, but this is a 6-year-old video, so hopefully not too much of a terrible spoiler for you. And so I'm gonna try to be mindful of it. I want to turn the volume up on the comms when we get to about 14 minutes, because that's when the controller match actually happens. And I think probably I hope I sound actually decent compared to some of my other recording. I usually use a pretty bad mic, but I actually got a kind of halfway decent mic for this video with the settings on it. It might not sound as good as possible, but I think it's cutting out all my background noise, hopefully. So we finally take E here, and as you can see, we're not terribly behind on the MCC. Like if we held 3 points, we should be able to comfortably win this game. But that's not gonna happen. And there's like almost half the team down at E, like there's something like 6 or 7 guys, or B I meant. And so I'm gonna take this guy out, and I'm gonna in fact enter that very similar engagement. Oh, here's number 2, and I'm gonna do one more time. So this guy's a jump mod, and I guess jump mod's already got buffed at this point. Or wait, maybe they didn't. He was wait. Wait, do you just jump? No, maybe this was in the same patch that they released. No, I feel like it's, I don't know. Anyways, if you remember the myocryptal stimulants, they used to just do melee damage, but then they got changed to increase your melee damage and your jump height, which was ridiculous.
I think he meant 7 friendlies.
Maybe that's just how people jump. I don't know. For some reason, maybe that's... Anyways, you can see, you can hear me in the comms. Like, we're sort of arguing. Like, everyone gets heated when we're doing poorly. Shep's trying to FC, trying to make things happen, and the biggest thing about FCing in this game, specifically in this corp, but
probably Tib.
Well, maybe not even specifically. This is probably most corps, because this was present in any corp I was ever in. There would be like maybe half the team that would actually mostly stick to doing their jobs, didn't mess around, but then there was just like the other half team that that just refused to listen, or you had to just keep reminding them like what you wanted them to be doing, even though you'd already told them. In pretty much all these videos I ever uploaded, I always just start, just for the sake of like length of the video and whatnot, I would just start from when we first spawned in, so you didn't get to hear the war barge. Because you're in the war barge for like 10 minutes an hour. So here's number 3. So you're in the war barge for a long time, and you generally go over the plan. And it's not like, it wasn't usually too intensive of a plan. Watch, I get this kill somehow? How did I kill him? Was he not behind that wall? Anyway, sorry, Glob, Father. Glob, you get taken down, my G. Okay. Alright, so like 4.5 more minutes. That's sound. So, what else to talk about? I mean, I think the last time I uploaded a video was it on the anniversary? Like 10 months ago? Or something? Okay, so we're gonna start making a little push for B. We realize like D and E, like they have too much tank presence on the outside. You can sort of contain them on the inside on B, maybe. But as you can see there, I was instant mega destroyed without any chance of by an iron cannon. So now I'm gonna switch to AV, back to the super classic silver on the ring, and spawn up here with my commando. With swarm launchers, maybe I should be. People are calling insane in chat. It's so loud. Maybe I should be spawning him with a forge here, but I can't remember. Swarms are good right now, or not? Or tank with absurd. So they also apparently have dropships. They have Parthok here and Heat Crashes. And in a little bit, you're going to see 2 more dropships pull up on me. Not yet, so
I'm on AV right now.
I think I'm going to jump down to a lower ring so I can fight the tanks more effectively. So, alright, so there's Death Surrounds there in one of the tanks. Delta Blitzkrieg is definitely in one of the tanks. I think Solar is in one of the tanks. And you know, maybe they only have 3. Maybe they only have 2 tanks. But I swear,
I killed him though. That dude was jumping.
maybe I'll try to watch the kill feed. But I swear they had like more than at least 3 facilities. Just around again.
Yo, Solar's in a tank on fucking on Bravo.
Okay, it's
but
called
he's
Solar
gonna
was in a
kill
tank.
him and take that point,
Delta
yo.
it.
I knew he could take this point.
Blueberry, man. What the
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Where's the goddamn thing?
So, alright, so looking at the clones again, so we've only lost 64 and they've lost. Oh, well, I guess 65, so I guess we're like literally even on clones. But if you keep paying attention,
I'm not on
the tides are
ground
gonna
yet, dude. I'm
turn.
fucking
Oh, and if you
just
saw
gotten over
that
here.
first, I think it's the first set of swarms I shot, they literally
down,
didn't
tank
do
down,
damage.
I'm down. I'm gonna get shot as soon as I jump down, dude.
Maybe like he
The
healed.
tank's down.
Was there a healing thing? I don't know.
We gotta get
Anyway,
on the
so
ground,
they're
dude,
just messing
at
around.
this
That
point.
dude's
Yeah,
trying
as
to
soon as I
grab
fucking
it
jump down, I
solo.
got fucking shot.
Don't
before I
be a
even
pussy,
stand up.
fucking kill it.
Soma, which, if you remember, is just a militia tank. It's not even a Madrigar, which is the real
We gotta get links
go
on the
into tank.
fucking ground, man. Jumping from
Neck
fucking
is going
ground is not gonna
insane in the
work.
chat. He's big yelling. Which hopefully you can hear. God, I do not want to record this video again.
Yeah, dude, I was the only one, and I
So,
got
alright,
fucking
so we got
killed
this
fucking ripped
Gorgon
my gun
here.
out.
And they're trying to get on the rings, I guess, above me, and so this guy's pulling.
And now
Parthok is
fucking
pulling.
Delta's there in the goddamn proto
So I fall off. I don't think I did that intentionally, but now I'm getting shot in the side. So this is the person that was just in that Gorgon.
People on the outside points, dude.
Fall down there. They
This
kill
shit
me.
ain't working at Bravo.
Taken down.
Definitely not gonna happen.
And
There's too
what do I
many.
do now? I think I just spawned back in
Delta
the...
and there's too
What do you
many
mean?
there.
There's too many at Delta. We just need a fucking link there.
4 people there.
Yeah, so I just spawned in the aspect because we don't have a link on B or the rings anymore. Spawn here to hopefully do some more AV. There's Delta. So they had at least 3 tanks running this game. Not more.
Right now, and I will drop a link at fucking
So Shep's calling for everyone to suicide or whatever point. It's pretty much lost though, as you can see. It looks like we have
and Mojo will stay at Alpha.
maybe if a point turn, if we had 3 points right now and they had 2, maybe it'd be enough. But it looks like they have almost twice as much MCC left.
And then we only clear.
So even if we started hacking a point right now, we'd pretty much have to take 4. Where there's no way we can clone them out. And so looking at the numbers again, it's turning. Like they've taken out 81 of our clones, and we haven't, and we've taken out 68. So they're definitely taking the lead, which we had for most of the time. My squad points are pretty abysmal. This might be a. I'll have to look at the scoreboard. Skull Whisperer was in the squad, but he left.
He dropped a link. I've had
So maybe he's just in the game and he just rejoined the squad. I wonder if we down first or if I remember. Okay, wait. All right. In a few seconds, like okay, Incubus demolished. So I get fat points for AVing, which man, all my time spent
They just dropped a blaster tank on them.
shooting tanks with a
We
lock
need
on
AV on
weapon.
this blaster tank.
Okay, wait.
You're not gonna get that hack down.
I gotta turn that rage. We're getting close on the controller.
Or get the TRU.
Hopefully it's loud enough. I'll try to stop
Delta's
talking.
coming to fucking Delta right now, the fucking blitz tank.
So I got killed by
Blaster tank.
a grenade. So they're calling up there's a tank on Delta. And Shep,
They're coming up on Alpha map.
I think you get to I think I see him.
That's it. As soon as you guys are Delta, go down, spawn back in the city. It's over, boys. Fucking over.
Jumping up.
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
Where's my controller? I can't play anymore. I just broke my controller.
Are you serious?
Nice.
Yeah, my controller's completely busted in half.
Completely buzzed. Anyways, and so if you watch the channel, you might have seen when I posted the controller smash tribute because he did this one more time on Rainbow, where he like didn't get a kill that he thought he should get, and he smashed control. And that one was a lot more jovial. Like there was a lot of laughing and stuff. And I had that whole compilation thing. This one was pretty grim. Nobody was happy about the result of this game, except for probably Outer Heaven, I would think. Comment below if you're on the other team and you remember what was going down. Probably Delta Blitzkrieg. Saying good try, but not good enough, guy. Or I don't know. Whatever. Whatever Delta used to say. This game's pretty much. Oh yeah. So the controller smash. What did he say? He said like, "It's over, boys. It's fucking over." And then I don't know if he had just died or if he dies like while saying this, and then he throws it on the ground, and it sounds like he just has a handful of Legos and he just throws it on the ground. I just broke my controller, boys. Can't play anymore. I just broke my controller. And then there's a pause, and then I say, "Are you serious?" And then in the second controller smash, which I don't actually know what day that happened. It's a few years later.
I started taking damage on my health. I was down to 37 armor.
Probably 20. Oh, and I'm talking about how when the Ion Can instantly killed me. It happened in like 2016, the second controller smash. Anyways, and so he did it, and then there was the pause, and then I said, "Are you serious?" Fun little repeat of history. So the game's about to end. We have like 2 ticks left. We have 1 tick now. Just about to end. So the clone counts at the end. They've lost like no clones in the last few minutes. So we killed 73 of theirs, and they killed 106 of ours. So almost 50% more. And I died at the last second, unfortunately. So defeat and a little bit of Shep called. He said, "Silver, pay everyone 2 million for this battle." He couldn't do it. His controller broke him. He didn't have any more. He said. Still being scanned after the battle end. Okay, so I wanted to see, is Skull Whisper here? Did we just completely have to replace him? Oh, yo, I got almost a Billy here. Man, I was so rich. So rich. So much off this very corp that we're playing, actually. Outer Heaven. All that free money they gave me when I was in FA. Shout out free money. Alright.
That's it for me, boys. I don't have any other controllers.
That's it for me, boys. I don't have any other controllers. There we go. And let's see the kill board. Alright, so I got 3rd place here. Yeah. I'm looking for Skull Whisper. Skull Whisper was notorious for never listening to the FC. Just doing whatever he wanted. Yeah, he's not even in this game. Somebody else had to join afterwards. Delta Blitzkrieg 60-1 in a tank. And that's it. That's the vid.